Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and this is another episode of Ridiculous Loadout. As you may already know, this is a series I started way back when in the Battlefield 3 days, basically whoring myself out for cheap views, running a suggested loadout from one of you in the comments section. So, this time a person suggested a pro Czech loadout, and you check this thing out. Alright, I'm very sorry for that pun, it was terrible. So, alright, back to the loadout. I am running the CZ-805 assault rifle with a Russian Cobra sight, perhaps the coolest RDS of all, and a laser sight attachment. I didn't select any underbarrel attachments with this loadout as, well, selfish reasons. I just didn't want to calculate the new stats of the gun. And also with me is the CZ-75 pistol and, with nothing on it. And the medkits and the pedals, as I like to see myself, kind of like that corpsman in Saving Private Ryan, running between whizzing bullets to revive my comrades, but in reality I always seem to get killed. It's like the other team doesn't like me or something, you know? You'd think they at least knew who I was. Well, whatever. Alright, so the CZ-805 is a Czech assault rifle and, well, it's had a long and painful history. Interestingly enough, the Czech Republic is the only member of the Warsaw Pact countries, according to Wikipedia, to not get issued with this Soviet AK-47 style rifle out of the AK family. So they developed the VZ-58 in early 60s, and although it looked very similar to the AK-47, it had a different design inside, and later, when it became obsolete, in 77 a new design was proposed called the Loadout S. Now, this design was approved in 84 and fired the 545 round. The weapons were built in 85 and testing started in 86 with production scheduled for November 89, but by the end of the Cold War and the clusterfuck that followed, the army had no funds, and with the communists stepping down, none of the 300,000 rifles were ever built. So then the company became privatized and forgot about the design of the Loadout S, and in the 90s the project got a new life. It was converted to fire the 223 Remington shortly before it was forgotten, but the new revived design went with the NATO 556 round, as the Czech Republic was courting NATO like an indecisive girl who likes pumpkin spice, so, they used pumpkin spice. And the new rifle was offered for export under the name CZ-2000 and was redesignated Project 805 for domestic army. But, of course, this being a game after all, we don't really have to worry about the reality of it too much. So, the CZ-805 in Battlefield 4 is an assault rifle that's very vanilla in all respects. It's neither the best nor the worst. It does a standard for a 556 assault rifle maximum damage of 24 at 8 meters, which drops off to 18 at 55 meters. Its 700 rounds per minute rate of fire is not the worst, but not the best either. Its muzzle velocity is 620 meters a second, standard barrel, and again, you guessed it, it's not a winner by any standards. Its vertical per shot recoil of 0.29 degrees per shot is okay, but again, not the best. And it has an uneven pull left and right of 0.06 and 0.26 respectively. It also has a weird first shot multiplier of 2.1, same as the AK-12. Now, the laser attachments, the laser attachment on this thing really doesn't help anyone but the enemy. I think making you easier to spot in the field, as and the hipfire on this thing is far too great to matter anyway. But since I'm running this attachment, I did try to do the math and calculate the stats myself here, so pardon me if the numbers are off. This involves some formulas I was given over by the guys over on the Simtic forums, so these numbers I plugged into it and calculated myself, but maybe they are wrong, as maybe I'm using the formula wrong. But since their site doesn't calculate the laser attachment numbers themselves, I had to do some fuzzy math, so take the numbers as you will. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ridiculous Loadout, and now because I don't feel like suffering alone, person must also run this loadout and upload it to YouTube, and I'll accept the link down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please rate and share this video as it helps my channel grow. Check out my other videos at the end of this one, and remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.